Welcome to the Bad Movie Night podcast, covering the worst movies you've never seen. We hope you enjoy listening to Bad Movie Night podcast.
Welcome to the Bad Movie Night podcast. My name is Chris, and tonight we're taking a magical journey into 1991 to talk about Witchcraft III, The Kiss of Death. I'm stopping it because it's awful.
That's just footage from the first movie.
Yeah, I don't know.
Did you watch the right one?
Oh my god, that was pretty good. It sounded like my mother-in-law.
Tough competition, huh?
Tough competition. Everybody is back. We are back, guys. Lindsay's back. Lindsay's back from vacation. Welcome back, Lindsay.
Hey.
There you go. Spiv is back, sort of. Welcome back, Spiv. I love that
From an
thumbs up.
undisclosed location.
I got to stay in the house for about a day, and then we had to watch Witchcraft.
Now he's in the yard. That's okay.
Thanks, Wheel.
We'll get into that. I do want to say, before we get started, the real MVP, he's not here, but he's always in my heart. And that is John Dunning, who filled in the last 2 weeks. I love that guy. I wish he was here every week, but at least we had him the last 2 weeks. So thank you, John. Everybody go check out They Said, We Said. Right. One love.
I want to say it's 3 weeks, wasn't it?
I don't fucking know. I was just trying to be nice, all right? I was trying to be nice. All right. And then we have some exciting announcements. I didn't write anything down or prepare because that's not how we do things around here. But
We're not that organized.
we do have some plans coming up. We finally decided, usually we do a themed month every year. You know, we've done Sucktoberfest. We've done July. We've done Maniac May. We've done some other shit. I don't remember what else we did. This year, we've decided September will be Patreon-tember.
Oh, for God's sakes.
It's a working title. I don't know. Patreon-tober, whatever. It's September is a month-long Patreon-requested movie thing. But
That's
it's
cool.
not what you think. What it's going to be is, if you're a patron, and we're going to put out a post here, and you'll see it in the next few days, you'll get your movie on a Patreon-only wheel, and we will spin from that wheel and watch whatever it is you put on there. There'll be no stipulations. You want to watch Air Bud? Put it on the fucking wheel, and we'll watch it. Okay.
This is gonna go so bad.
I think going forward, then will be once a month. There'll be a Patreon wheel spin. So. Look for that
cool.
coming out. There's also going to be some other new things being added to Patreon, which will be a monthly hangout movie stream. So we're looking into that as well. So patreon.com/badmovienightshow. There'll be a post in the next few days, and we'll let you know like how much that tier costs and all that bullshit. So look for that. September's coming up. Just letting you know. We're going to remind you as we go through August. But that's not why we're here tonight. Guys, we did it.
Took a long time, right?
We are 3/16, I think, of the way through the Witchcraft series. Okay?
Oh, no, let's not say it like that.
Almost a quarter of a way, if my math is right. And I do have an associate's degree in graphic
get that
design,
metric,
so
please?
I feel like it is correct. Witchcraft III, The Kiss of Death is what we are talking about tonight.
Kiss of death, all right.
Yes, it is. And AJ, would you be so kind to tell us what it is about?
All right, Witchcraft III. A warlock, moonlighting as a lawyer, refuses to use his powers.
My powers!
I said I wouldn't use these powers.
But he soon comes across an evil succubus.
Football.
The succubus has honed in onto the lawyer's girlfriend. Which would be his next victim? Find out in the 1991 straight-to-video classic,
I am an
Witchcraft
actor.
III, The Kiss of Death.
I am acting.
Rated R, because it fucking exists.
Rated NW for no watching.
So Spiv,
Chris.
you had mentioned to your wife that after you watched Witchcraft 2, that if she said if you were watching Witchcraft 3, you are getting a divorce.
Correct.
Now it appears as though this has come to fruition. Would you clear?
I had to sacrifice it for
her?
the podcast.
You did. Things have to be done. Look, I've sacrificed
right call.
many
Right
things for the podcast, and
Welcome
it
to
is
the
what it is.
club. Welcome
Yes.
to the club.
We've all lost loved
Right?
ones.
Join up, Spill.
Another one bites the dust.
Yeah.
Well.
yeah, so I'm out in the yard tonight.
That's okay. Did she actually not watch it though?
No, she watched it.
Oh, okay. All right. We'll save it. We'll save it for that. We'll save it for that. Okay. Aaron. Aaron. Oh,
Yeah.
I fucking hate when you ignore me.
Aaron.
Who says I'm ignoring you?
I said, "Hey, Aaron," and you said nothing. What are you even looking at? You're not even looking at the podcast. You're looking off into
It's like reading
What are you
the
doing?
news.
What are you doing? All right, Aaron, can we take a moment? Dive up into that crafty little hole of yours and get a little context for the movie and the year it was released.
We have to.
All right, and away we go. Oh, shit.
For Aaron's history hole.
Witchcraft 3. So
Look like Pazuzu.
anything.
Dude, did you ever walk by your microwave and think you see Pazuzu? Or is that just me?
You look exactly like Pazuzu.
Pazuzu
I was trying to
had-
emulate the quality of the film we watched last night.
Pazuzu had nice teeth.
It's true.
Nobody? Okay. I feel like I'm alone in this.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Go ahead, Aaron. Go ahead. I'm looking up Pazuzu.
I don't even know where to begin with this. Yeah. All right. This movie was released on May 30th, 1991 in the United States. Some other May 1991 films.
This is not a spiv section, all right? We'll have plenty of time for dour, depressing sections later on. Christ, Aaron.
Some other 1991 films include FX2.
Yes. No, just phrase it like this. Better movies from 1991 are...
Better movies from 1991.
Every other movie from 1991.
Save it for the podcast.
We also have Hudson Hawk, which is probably debatable by some
Still
people,
never
but I'll
seen
still
that.
say
I've never
still
seen
better.
that.
Fuck, man.
It's not Bruce Springsteen.
It's still better.
Did you say Bruce Springsteen?
Did not say Bruce Springsteen.
The fuck
What?
are you talking about?
I don't like Bruce Springsteen.
He's the boss of you.
I'm not a
He's
big
the boss
Bruce
of
Springsteen
nothing.
fan.
You're not the boss.
Yeah.
He's from New Jersey.
He is from Jersey. Spiv was just there.
From
Spiv's
Asbury
tainted.
Park.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
Jersey.
very
What's
park.
too fancy?
The white pony. Isn't that the bar? I can't
it a
remember.
I don't.
White
I don't
Pony?
know.
Isn't
What
that
are
your
you guys
nickname in high
talking
school?
about?
What is happening?
Where
What
the
is
place used to
going
play all
on?
the time.
I showed Pazuzu for a second, and everybody's
pony.
like,
I've been there. I've seen a couple of shows.
"What is happening?"
What are we talking about?
We're talking about the boss in Asbury Park.
I don't know what is going on
You
here.
think Bruce puts ice in his orange
Why are
juice?
you letting AJ ramble on where he's talking to himself? I'm going to put a white pony.
I gotta admit, this is gonna be a very short conversation for me. So the longer he makes this run, the better.
Yeah.
I've been in a
Yeah.
white pony. You guys want?
All right, moving along. We
I
have
saw the
Thelma
King
and
of Surf
Louise.
Okay.
We have Backdraft.
Oh shit, that movie
man.
scares me because fires are dangerous, but now they're like smart in that movie.
You gotta think like a fire to outrun
Is that
a
true?
fire.
Is that true though? Like touching the door handle and then like the door just blows up and you die. Is that real?
Yes,
Backdrafts
that
are
is
a
exactly
thing,
what
yes.
happens.
Backdrafts are an actual thing.
They are. But are they like violent?
And touching
like,
the door is what triggers it, Chris.
Are they like antagonists though? Like these were like thoughtful backdrafts.
They creep under the
was
door
like,
and wave to you.
Like he like opens his cabinet to get some Cheerios and just backdraft.
We should do a remake of this movie where you just dress up in like a red blanket.
And just yell backdraft.
That'd be so much fun.
There was
All right, we
there is a sequel to Backdraft.
Yeah,
by
isn't
the way,
there? I was
in
gonna
real
say.
life? Yeah.
Okay. I'm just looking for an excuse to set you on fire, brother. All right, and we have What About Bob, which is a fantastic
that's a
film.
Oh
good one.
yeah.
great
what about
Baby
Bob?
steps.
Baby steps.
Great movie.
This film had a runtime of an entirely too long 1 hour and 25 minutes and was rated R for strong sensuality.
Dude.
Sensuality.
Sexuality.
there was some sensuality. There was hair, man hair. There was so much good in man hair, and
You're such a good fashion designer.
there was some caressing of thighs.
Could you put more florals and ruffles? on your clothes?
football, and I'm a lawyer.
I'm an actor.
We'll get into that for sure.
We will get into it. I just can't stop doing it. I've been doing it all day. People are working like,
I like acting.
okay. Our
So you're
director.
getting fired before you quit?
I'm working on it. I am trying desperately. They just won't let me go. This director was Rachel Feldman.
Yeah.
She has 25 director's credits for things like TV episodes of Doogie Howser MD,
Dude.
The Commish, Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction.
With Jonathan Frakes?
I think so.
Have you ever shat in the
That
toilet and
supercut-
thought about...
That supercut of him
yeah.
is amazing.
Have you ever picked up a rock and thought about your life ending? Like, he just talks about random shit. I was like, no, but now I do, Jonathan Frakes.
There's a slow down clip of him doing the intro, and it just makes him sound super drunk. It's amazing.
So awesome. Yes. We should play that
I
sometime.
read a book
Pre-show.
that he wrote once.
Really? What was it about?
It was like a sci-fi action book. It was
Was
terrible.
it called, like... Okay, I thought there would be a joke in there about, like, number 1 and number 2. 'cause
Oh yeah. Make
when
it
number
so.
1 takes a number 2. A Jonathan Frakes story.
All right, moving on. The Baxters and has a film in pre-production called Lily. She has 11 writer's credits for She's No Angel and Love Notes.
Cool. We have a woman director on this.
A writer was Jerry Daly, who has 6 writing credits for things like Dead of Night, The Boy from Hell, and Crystal Force.
Crystal Force. Wait a second.
that
Wait.
sounds familiar.
I know the cover of that
Yeah,
movie.
that's like those moms that try to sell you shit. Their MLM things.
The crystals with
Crystal
Buy crystals. Buy the
Crystal
crystals.
Force.
Dude, this
I will
movie
force
looks
you to.
cool.
I think you're thinking
cover
of essential oils.
Those are good for your skin. They moisturize, AJ. Look at this. Look at the cover for Crystal Force, though.
Damn.
I know.
Sweet.
Look at where that's coming out of there.
I didn't
Is it
even
like a
realize
tooth?
that was a naked
Oh, I
woman.
Yeah.
didn't see the woman.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even see that
Oh.
because I'm a
it was
high
someone's
moral
mouth.
standard.
No, when I
person.
first looked at it, I thought it was a fist, and then I realized, no, that's not a fist at all. I thought it was like a knuckle.
In the movie's defense, you haven't seen a naked woman in at least. Anyways, let's move on.
It's been a while. Yeah, at least a couple hours. All right. Our music was Miriam Cutler, who has 123 credits. She did the music for the other Witchcraft movies. That's why you probably know her name.
Fun
I'm not
fact.
going to go into it, but she's done lots
She
of other
is-
things too.
She is a professional cymbal roller.
Yes.
Nice. Oh, that's hard.
It sure is.
That timing down.
Get that timing down is hard.
All right, so we
Fucking hate
have
that.
a couple films to
Hate
check out. We have Sometimes They Come Back. From 1991, a man and his family return to his hometown, where he is then harassed by teenagers who died when he was a kid.
Who plays the dad in that? He was like a TV dad.
Craig T. Nelson.
No.
No, it was like
It was another
the
guy.
guy from Family Ties or something.
Oh, really? Oh, my alarm's going off.
They come back.
Tim Matheson.
Tim Matheson.
Oh, okay. No, that okay.
Yeah.
Not a TV dad.
He was on a. There's one.
I
Maybe
don't
it's-
remember. Sometimes they come back. Oh, Michael Gross is probably it.
That's probably who
Michael-
I'm thinking of.
Michael
But-
Gross
Tim
from
Matheson.
But then there's this
Tremors.
sequel. Sometimes they come back again.
Yeah, I don't remember this one.
What's the third one called? They keep fucking coming back for
It's
Christ's
just like Pet Cemetery, but they're humans.
Not
Right?
really
Is that what it
sometimes
is?
anymore.
Stephen King just like drunkenly rewrites the same
gotta
stories
like-
over and over again.
And I got
The dad used to live in the town, and this was like a 50s greaser gang, and they die in a car wreck or
Oh, wait, I think I
something.
did see that.
okay.
Because he tricks them or something like that. I can't 100%
Not on Blind
remember.
Man's Curve.
Yeah. They like make a deal with the devil to come back.
Would you make a deal with the devil?
Sure.
Because I don't believe in him.
For what?
What I have already, so.
For what?
For what?
How do you think she got all those VHS tapes?
I don't know.
That was a bad deal, Lindsay.
No, I kind of got screwed on that one.
All right, we have, this was a Patreon recommendation, Motel Hell.
yeah.
This looks pretty cool.
I've seen that one. Yeah.
That is a fun movie.
A
It's been a long time since I've seen it.
Oh, really? How long has it been, Chris?
Oh, really?
Oh, he's upset because I interrupted him. Look at him.
At least a couple of hours.
Passive aggressiveness.
I'm
is
just
not-
dragging this out
since
as
you
much as I
interrupted
can because I don't want to talk about this movie.
Passive aggressiveness is not an attractive
All kinds of critters.
trait, just so you know.
I'm not trying to attract you. A seemingly friendly farmer and his stepsister kidnap
Okay,
unsuspecting
okay.
travelers
You might not
and bury
be
them
trying.
alive, using them to create the special meat that they are famous for.
That kind of reminds me of Sloppy Joes,
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing.
which are delicious, by the way.
They are. Sloppy Joe. Sloppy Joe.
The Unborn is next, I'm guessing.
But The Unborn was another Patreon recommendation.
There
So
go.
you, if you sign up to be a patron, you too could potentially impact the shit that we watch. So we have The Unborn from 1991 as well. A couple struggling to conceive visit a miracle doctor as a last hope for having a child. The wife gets pregnant, but after the initial joy comes horror as she slowly discovers the nightmare's truth behind the doctor's success.
All this is like
birthing
real life.
bard.
This is all real life.
Yeah.
No,
After
have
the
you
birth-
been douching?
I think it's an X-File
Is it
episode as
Wilford
well.
Brimley or what?
Yeah, it sounds pretty cool. That's all I got for this week's History Hole.
Color me shocked. I was not prepared yet again because you give no hint that it's coming to an
color
end.
is-
You always know it's coming after at least 3 or 4 of the movies you check out. Then it's your turn.
No, I
Why are you
fucking
not able to
don't.
do this after 250 some episodes?
I don't know. Okay, I don't know.
Because you never say thank you, Aaron.
You never say
It's
thank
not
you.
my job to
Eric,
say thank you.
Here, I got a
It's your
buffer we
job to
can
say
do
thank
for
you.
you.
Oh, what's the
So
buffer?
I read that the director, this is on IMDb, Rachel, she received $1,500 for several months that she spent working on this movie,
Saw that.
and they only shot it for 10 days.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Can you imagine? That's your paycheck?
For the director.
Yeah, for the director. of the
For this
film.
movie? Yes, I can. Thank you, Aaron. That was a good history hole. We are going to move on and talk about Witchcraft 3. Hey everyone, this is Chris, and just reminding you in the still of tonight to go to patreon.com/badmoonnightshow and sign up. For $2 a month, you get access to the exclusive bonus podcast pre-show, as well as other bonuses. That's patreon.com/badmovienightshow. All right, the time has come. And Spiv, I'm happy you're first up.
Okay.
What did you think of the Witchcraft 3, Spiv?
I have no words.
No words.
No words. It was
Everything you thought.
exactly what I expected it would be, which was terrible.
Wow.
Oh, really?
Really?
I did expect a little more nudity,
Uh-huh.
but we didn't really get any. I mean, there was some, but no, just everything about it was not good.
Not good.
Not good.
Interesting. Rebecca.
So this was my first foray into the witchcraft.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
That's
You are
right.
so lucky.
Congratulations,
What
Rebecca.
an
Yeah,
introduction.
yeah. And I could see pretty quickly why there was so much pushback as to why we didn't want this one.
That's if you could see anything at all.
Yeah, I couldn't see anything. I couldn't hear
dark.
anything. I had no idea what was going on. Yeah, it was bad.
Not a fan.
Nope.
Lindsay.
Well, I have seen the first two, and I still didn't know what was going on. I mean, there's bad movie stuff to enjoy, like the bad acting, some of the fashion, just weird shit going on. But this, yeah, just the that's so stupid. That
talk
was
about
so
that
bad.
soon.
Click, 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 click. She
Keep
looks
moving,
so
keep
happy to
moving.
be there. But no, it was garbage. But there was some stuff to laugh at and make fun of. But overall,
Not a
it was-
fan.
I I'm indifferent to it. I'm like, whatever.
Well,
It's kind of the same
okay.
stuff as the last one, but I don't know if I enjoyed it or not. I'm still on the fence.
Okay. AJ.
I enjoyed this movie. I was a fan of the last two, and I was kind of shocked that by how much better this was than 1 and 2. I was like, we finally made it. It was a small jump, but we left and we landed and we're up here now, and it's great. It is great. I wasn't
This guy
expecting
gets
it.
it. This guy gets it. I don't know how to point, but this guy gets it.
I am here for it. I love the bad acting. I love the ridiculous storyline. I love the magic elements. They even put some. They even did the classic move where they jar that horrible footage from the first movie in.
Oh,
Don't you
yeah.
see that? It's part of it now.
Good. So good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
there was
here for it.
There was a lot more actual witchcraft in this one. So
That's true.
I think they're just progressively getting worse as we go. Okay.
They did it, guys. They finally did it. They made a film worse than Witchcraft 2.
No way.
I watched this thing on my TV in my office here, and it was a YouTube rip, to be fair. But I'm pretty sure that I've shit out a Taco Bell shit that was much more cohesive visually than whatever this film was.
Really?
It was a blurry disaster of darkness
I'm surprised.
mixed with "I'm an actor" guy on the screen every once in a while.
Great.
This
main
was
character.
this is awful. Do not watch this. This is the worst. This is Vampire Cop level filmmaking here.
This is
How dare you? Vampire Cop is a
Fire Cop
classic.
was great.
No, you guys are damaged. What the hell?
Vampire Cop's good stuff.
That's a different animal for sure.
Is it though? This is the same basic thing.
I hated Witchcraft 2, and when I turned this on and got to that opening scene where, yes, I grant you, it was dark, but I thought it was very competently shot and choreographed and stylish and actually thoughtful. I was like, wow, what happened?
It was too. You couldn't see anything.
Well, I
I'm
have
like, are those
glaucoma and I
people?
can see, so I don't know what you got going on over there. You might want to go to a doctor, son.
You just need the nicer rip.
It was
Yeah, I
it
think
was
my
dark.
rep was
Yeah.
good.
It was dark, and I will say by the end, where the epic conclusion is just two guys wrestling around with a clothes like clothes rack is a little disappointing. But
I thought they were
thought it was a
wrestling the
staff.
clothes.
but I thought the premise here was really good and really interesting. Now, granted, it's been done before in way better movies. I'm namely thinking of like Let the Right One In, where you have this one character, this antagonist, who has to like get these souls or people so that they can keep their lover alive. That's a cool idea.
It is. In a different film, yes.
Yes, and
the plot was definitely better in this one than the previous two. More
The
interesting.
idea, I guess the
Yeah.
concept.
More
I
depth.
don't know about
It wasn't
plot,
just,
concept.
one
Premise, yeah.
Now, the insulting thing about this movie is that they really expect people to have known what happened in Witchcraft 1 and 2. And they don't bother to update them at all.
No.
Yeah, if they
There's
don't
no
know
by the time you get to the
exposition dump at all.
There was the little flashback sequence.
There was
When?
yeah, but that didn't really answer any questions. Like
No.
if you didn't
Yeah.
I can't use my powers.
Well, because the girlfriend is like, explain to me what happened, and I don't know what you would expect him to say. Like, oh, my mom's a witch, and she tried to get me to do her while she was in another person's body, so that I would birth a child that would like take over the world.
That monologue would be a lot more interesting, though. My mommy said that. That guy.
here's the clip.
This is so
He's
much
doing
worse.
his mommy.
Ew, stop
Can we
saying
not
it that
say
way.
that ever again?
Jesus.
That was from Witchcraft 2.
Yes.
But it's not like you need to know all the details, but the fact that like
You need to know
feel
that
like-
he is a warlock.
you need to know he's a warlock, and they don't tell you that, and nothing happens warlock wise for like an hour.
Yeah.
Well, and he keeps saying, I don't want to use my powers. What fucking powers?
Yeah.
He really could hold up a stick.
He hits that stick. He hits that guy with that stick pretty good.
staff,
All
Well, I mean, at the end, he shows his powers, but before that, he does
Powers
nothing.
from the second
No.
movie. He saved the day with his powers.
But he doesn't use them in this movie, so there's no point. You don't know what he's even capable
He's using
of
his powers for good, Aaron. He's a pro bono attorney.
by not using them.
He's a goddamn lawyer, Aaron. Look at him
He's
lawyering
killing
out.
it. He's killing as a
He's
lawyer.
a good kid.
Doing good work.
Look, here's the thing. In Witchcraft 2, he was a teenager, but he was still 45. In Witchcraft 3, he's 45 and now he's a lawyer.
Yeah. And he has a different last name.
And do you remember in like Witchcraft
Wasn't it
2,
Spanner in the
he was 45 and he went to the library. He's like, I haven't read a book since I was 2 years old or like in second
that.
grade.
He was too cool for school. In the
How'd you
second
become a
one, yeah.
lawyer?
I want to know who decided to keep him in this role. and
Why?
by the way, he goes on for a couple more movies, guys, in this role.
Oh, jeez.
Why? What
They
is it
stuck
brings
with
to the
it.
movie?
Does he have
I
like
mean,
rights
he may be the
to
main
film?
character,
Like-
but
Maybe he was paying for some of the production or something.
That $1,500 budget.
Yeah.
This series is so bizarre. It's so bizarre to me. It's an oddity. Like, I get you want to keep making these movies because you can play off the title and you can make it generic, but instead they're like, we're going to carry through certain aspects that are very important, but then change them so they're not actually that. Like, they bring his character forward, but he's essentially a completely different character
yes.
Yeah.
from
Why?
each movie so far. So
Yeah.
why even bother?
Well, I think
And Queen mentioned it's called witchcraft, and we dance around barely doing any witchcraft in the movies. Like, that's what you want to see, right?
he doesn't do that anymore, AJ.
Doesn't do it.
Mostly, yeah.
He's a pro bono lawyer. AJ,
Yeah,
God damn
well.
it.
At least he's doing good work, right?
He's just murdering assistant district attorneys.
Do what the job calls for, right?
Right.
Fucking, it's like a witness to a murder, and half the movie is him like deliberating. I don't know the word. Well, should I go to the police because they might
mean-
think I'm guilty? I'm like, well, fuck yeah, they're gonna think
When
you're
he
guilty.
won the case, I was ready for the movie to be over. I was like, great film. Like, he won. I'm clapping like it's over. We're going home. But the movie kept going. I was like, why?
Round 2.
It's not about the case, AJ.
The case doesn't
Should've
even
won.
really matter.
It was just to
I know.
introduce the voodoo priest guy.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah,
pretty
it's-
cool. He was pretty
They
cool.
wasted like 25 minutes just to introduce him.
Well, okay. So, you have this evil guy who is, I don't know, he's like,
I called him a succubus. I don't know what else
yeah,
to
he's
say.
very
he's
much
a
like a
succubus.
And
succubus.
this is the only thing this guy ever did.
Yes.
Is-
The bad guy.
Oh, really?
Wait,
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Only
Can you top
thing.
it?
Wow.
Okay, well, he seduces women, and I didn't know if it was supernatural because, like, this first woman he sees at this bar, they make no discussion. He just walks up to her and starts like sucking on her neck and shit.
Yeah.
So I didn't know.
Into it right away.
Yeah.
So I didn't know if he had like
You should try that
supernatural
sometime, Chris.
abilities.
See how it goes.
Yeah.
That will not go over.
Like I think he might. He might have something like that because especially with the wife later or the fiance, he's able to woo her pretty quickly.
He's almost presented like a vampire.
Exactly what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
They have that allure to them.
Okay.
That's what it feels like.
Well, he does talk like he's like Dracula seducing
Yeah.
people. But they never make it clear whether it's just he's just good looking and is able to do that, I guess, or
He has
it's
a
supernatural.
he has a what was I gonna say?
He has a corgi. I don't know what a corgi
I was gonna say he has a
to do.
Corvette, but he doesn't have a Corvette. What is he driving?
A LeBaron.
Like a LeBaron, right? That's why that's why he's able to pull these moves, Chris. That's what I'm saying.
That was the first thing I wrote down. Sweet LeBaron.
Yeah. See, this that's all you need is a LeBaron, and you're just like.
Yeah, I don't think we need to
up
open that
anyone.
Pandora's box, do we, Rebecca?
Nope.
We're just gonna keep
I was trying to
that
talk. I was trying to talk around.
That
it.
is not all you need.
That's all you need.
So, okay, so you have this guy who is collecting the souls or the life energy of random women, God damn it, random women, to energize, to like re-energize his girlfriend.
Yes.
Yep, the green
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
They never like say what she is. Is it just that she lives forever now, and so
But
that's
only
was
because of
curious
him.
about that. But is she like a power source for him?
Right.
Is
exactly.
that part of why he
what is
does
her
this?
role? Why does he need her?
he loves her.
Does he
Just a
need
toy.
He needs someone to like control. Like that's part of his powers, right?
I think he loves her, and then decides he loves this other woman now, and so
Roughed.
so that's the whole plot. Is this
Lasted
guy
for a
gets
couple
attached
centuries, right?
to Bill, our warlock lawyer's girlfriend, and now he wants her.
Yeah.
And
Is
her
he
fashion.
capable of love?
Everybody's capable of love, Aaron. They look inside themselves. Okay? Even you, my friend.
Unless you're a psychopath, Aaron.
Unless you're a psychopath.
Well, speaking of love, okay. The main character and his
Good
girlfriend. Exactly. The main character and his fashion designer girlfriend, evidently they've been together, like, she said they've been living together for like 4 years.
Yeah.
She wants babies.
She
Yes.
just wants a
Just
baby.
wants a baby.
Got the baby fever.
But they are super ready to cheat on each other.
Oh yeah.
Like in an
Yes.
instant.
Yeah.
Dude,
Like-
he's at the bar and some
Yeah.
girl's like, he's like, oh, I guess I could cheat on my girlfriend.
And also
she
in
was
the,
just there.
yeah. She had just left.
My name's Billy.
I'm an actor.
I got even a better one. How come every movie we pretty much watch has a cheating spouse line? Like,
That's
subplot in
true.
it. It's like,
There's always
it's
one.
in American media everywhere.
It's just
Like, everywhere.
Well, cheating makes sense. It's the fact that they're always like, I forgive you, like right away. It's annoying.
Yeah.
They were pretty hot. It's okay.
They're like still in love after she like
I
cheats
mean,
on him.
I
Yeah.
understand.
Maybe it's like a power dynamic,
Well,
too.
and
I
it's
still
it's
can't use my power.
She's the successful one, right? She has a successful career,
No, he's a
and that
fucking
makes
lawyer.
him...
He's a lawyer.
He's a lawyer.
Yeah, he's a lawyer, but he's,
he's
not
not like a lawyer, like a-
She's
rich
just
lawyer.
like getting her
lawyer.
big break.
He's like an
she's
ethical
successful,
lawyer,
yeah.
so he can't be rich and be ethical. He
That's
doesn't
true.
work for lawyers.
That's true.
so,
That is true. I'll grant you that.
yeah.
What were you saying, Lindsay?
in that scene where he meets that girl in the bar and then the succubus guy shows up and then they all have dinner together. That is so
Right.
awkward. It's like, is this gonna turn into something
That's
else?
what I was thinking.
You know, what
I was
is
thinking
going
that
on
too.
here?
Like, what is he doing?
Bill was edging for a threesome, is what you're getting at.
He was. I think Bill was throwing pretty.
The girl was like, "Oh, you're nice. I'll talk to you." And then the other guy shows up and is all like punches the one her ex-boyfriend out, and she's like, "Okay, I'll take both of you." I'm like, "Wow."
Yeah,
I
Bill
was,
is
I was
such
really.
a
I was like,
pushover.
this movie's going places at that point.
He just laid on the ground too. Look at how long it takes him to get back
Yeah.
up. Like he's still laying there. What's he doing?
I
Have you
don't
laid
know.
on? Have you ever laid on the ground that long after
He's
somebody
waiting
pushed
He's
you?
for the
being
guy to stand
submissive.
in.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to get back up just to get
He's like a
knocked back
dog.
down
Like,
again.
He doesn't want to use his power, Chris.
Okay, that's the question. So you have the antagonist guy, Jerry or whatever, but he wants to befriend Bill, and I thought the
Same
whole
really
time,
Jerry.
I don't know, I thought the whole
Lewis.
time it was because he
Lewis.
knew
okay.
Bill was a warlock, and so he knew there was power there. But it turns out, nah, he didn't really know that, so I have no
Yeah,
idea
he
why
didn't
he's trying
really
to
It's
befriend
totally
Bill.
random. Yeah.
Until they were fighting down
Totally
the stairs.
random. It's weird.
Wouldn't he have like warlock sense?
I don't know.
Maybe.
That's the
Maybe
thing.
Giggling.
power. Maybe
They never
magical powers
bothered
drawn
to-
the magical power.
The
They
priest
never
picked it up
bother.
right away when they shook
Yeah.
hands.
Chris, they filmed this in 10 days.
True. But there's
Frankly, it's a masterpiece of that fact.
It's true.
there's so much in the writing, some lines that I just don't understand at all. Like the girl that they pick up in the bar, and the bad guy is like, "Ooh, can I walk you home then?"
Yeah.
And she answers, "Sure, I'm over 21."
Yeah. What was
What
that?
does that mean?
She's an
That was like a
adult.
red flag,
What
wasn't
What
it?
does that mean?
That means she's under 21, I think. That's exactly what that
21-year-old
means.
say.
And she shouldn't be in that bar.
No. Sure, I'm 21. Yeah, walk me home.
I too have
Right?
smoked
That's what
bud.
I'm saying. I was like,
and
oh,
then-
so you're underage?
Look at me adulting.
Oh, man.
And then he sucks her off on the roof.
On the roof. Yeah,
Whoa,
what roof is she? Does she have an
Yeah,
apartment?
where
In her
exactly? Is
apartment building, right?
that what
I
it was?
guess.
Yeah.
There's a giant dish.
That's
on
the
it.
other problem with this film. I have no idea where anybody. Like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, there
I
wasn't a
don't
lot
know
of
where the-
establishing shots. Actually,
Right.
They just would
Still,
transition
They didn't
like
have
that.
time for that.
I still feel like this was definitely the best witchcraft movie so far.
Oh, by far.
This was
By
more,
far.
this was way more of a soap opera. This
It
felt
was
like a soap
competent.
opera to me.
Yeah, it
was
was
competent.
it was like a adult drama thriller shit.
This could be dragged out to 26 episodes of some like daytime soap opera with vampires and witches and warlocks. It's that kind of shit.
To everyone,
I can see that.
But I'm pretty sure this is going to be the best one. I'm just saying.
I hear from this point on, it's kind of like a monster of the week with Billy.
That
and
sounds cool. So they're only getting better, guys. Yeah. Witchcraft 3, 4. What are we on? What the fuck is this shit?
Oh, God.
Yeah, I don't know. I have nothing else to say. Let's move on. You got the priest guy, which we mentioned.
Yes.
He was cool. He's a cool character.
Mm-hmm.
I guess
stereotypical.
he's unused.
Yeah,
like,
of course.
He's like a
unutilized.
voodoo priest, but he's from Africa.
I don't.
Usually like
Was he?
the islands.
He's like a spiritual leader. But they dress him up to be like a witch doctor.
Yeah, a little bit.
So,
It's the 80s. They're going to be
Yeah.
doing this stuff.
so this girlfriend definitely starts cheating on him, and he
Well, that
walks
was-
in on this.
Was that
she's
like,
like, oh no, I shouldn't.
was he using his like vampire skills
That's
for that?
what
or was
I
that
don't
just,
know.
Like,
I wish they
No, I
would have
shouldn't.
elaborated on that.
they should have made his eyes flash like they did for the other guy, because occasionally that would happen, and then we'd be like, oh, okay.
He's
you
got
know?
control of her.
Yeah.
I don't think he did.
I don't think he did. Yeah.
I think she
just
willingly did that.
Well, they were willing to talk through it pretty quickly afterwards. So.
It happened so fast.
She's like changing in the room, and he like just walks in. It's like, oh,
It's
I didn't know you were changing.
It's so rapey.
Yeah.
Very,
He's very,
voyeuristic and just like,
Now,
ew.
He
But
sets his
on the-
dominance quickly on her.
on the other end of the spectrum, you do get sexy love scenes between Bill and his girlfriend. Okay? And look.
Oh, there's lots of touching.
Yes,
Look at that.
acrylic nails
yeah.
through chest hair.
Oh.
Right
this
in
is
the
what
armpit.
this is what I want to see. That's some hot stuff. Oh, yes.
Oh, then she says
God,
something.
he's the
and
worst actor.
ruins
He
it.
is the fucking worst.
Really bad.
The worst. I mean, I understand they're probably doing one takes a lot of times, but man.
He is bad.
Every time he spoke, I heard Judge Reinhold.
Yes. He is like the worst Judge Reinhold clone
Yeah.
possible.
So-
it's like you clone him a bunch of times, and he just ended up with this guy.
At one point, the voodoo priest guy shows him a vision of what Jerry really looks like. I'm going to play this scene. There's audio.
Eerie.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Who is he?
I didn't see anything.
I thought it was a shower head.
I completely forgot about that scene and focused on his bad acting.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
It's so bad. Oh.
There's so many scenes that are
And he's in
extremely
the
dark.
rest of
Yeah.
these?
No, he's only in
Having
the
more
first
one
5.
deliveries?
We have 2 more. Only 2 more with Billy.
Yeah, 2 more with
Look,
The Billy
what do you
character,
think?
though, is.
What do you think he'll be in the next movie?
I think
God.
he's
Dead,
he's a
hopefully.
lawyer.
You know the crazy? I mean, I looked up. He's still making movies today,
Really?
like and TV
I-
shows. Yeah.
I
He's
hate
working.
that his real name is Charles Solomon because that's my grandfather's name, and it's just
Cuts too close.
like Grandpa, no.
Inside the house.
What have you done?
I mean, I assume
How
he
old
gets.
was he in
I'm
1991?
assuming. How old do you think he is?
Was
in
he a
these?
warlock?
You really think he's
How old is he?
45?
Is?
He's probably
30.
late 30s.
Yeah, 35.
Yeah, I mean, I assume he's getting better. He's gotten better at acting because he's been working.
Get the
since.
fuck out of here. He didn't
He's
get
in
better.
his
He's in lots
late
of stuff.
70s now.
I mean, it can't get much worse.
He's in his late
Oh, you know what he did
70s?
too?
Well,
He
if he's
shifted
in
into
his
producing a
40s,
lot of
right?
movies. He's producing stuff.
Look, he's not even painted as like a likable person because at one point he's arguing with the prosecutor and then he like goes and just gets in her car in the middle of the night and like starts screaming at her.
Right.
I'm like,
Are
what
you
the
gonna
fuck is wrong?
drive?
He's gonna tell her what a raging bitch she is.
Yeah.
She's just gonna throw that kid in jail to get the DA position.
That is her job though. She's literally
No, it's
working
not.
for somebody else.
She's working for the state.
She's hired by the state
the
to
representation
put that
of the
person into jail. Right?
Ethically. Ethically, they put up the defense.
It's the war on drugs.
She's not very ethical though. She just
Yeah,
wants
it's
to
not an
close
ethical thing,
cases
it's
so
just
she can
put
climb the
somebody-
How do you
ladder.
know that? There was no the proof. There wasn't any proof at that point. The
That's
proof his
true, but
innocence.
she was being pretty rude coming in and
She didn't
breaking
do any
into like his meeting
investigation.
and stuff. Like
She was
doing some
controlling the
stuff.
situation, is what I got out of that. She
You
was
gotta
setting
prove
the stage.
He did it too, which we don't see any of that. All we see is him trying to.
Aaron, we don't
the
see
kids'
any of this. we
I
don't
know.
see any of this. Like
I know.
Like
Well,
we
why
can't
haven't-
afford a
why
courtroom
in the next
scene.
movie?
They say that there's his fingerprints everywhere. There's a fingerprints on a bottle under the bed, and his fluid is found on the body.
Hold
But-
on. You skip. You this is you're this prosecutor later. You're like, there's fingerprints in this. And then you skip to like 4 fingers already. Like there's 4 other things. Like you skipped like there was more evidence than there was.
I don't know. That's just what the movie. That's what the movie presented. Is what I'm saying.
Objection.
But then they find out about
Overruled,
the husband who his alibi actually didn't check out. So they find out it was the husband. So there wasn't zero evidence
Yeah.
pointing at this kid.
Exactly.
There was
I love that you
some.
never see the police station or any of that
Circumstantial.
play out. You just see the courtroom hallway.
Well, that sequence you're talking about where he like gets the proof to exonerate his client is never shown. He just like runs into the room. Good news, guys. This whole thing, you're clear. And it's like, what?
Why don't you just like phone
Why
them
is
before
this
they
even
get to the fucking courthouse? Right?
So the only reason that B plot is in the movie is, I guess, to kill the prosecutor and to get the voodoo priest
kid.
guy.
The witch doctor.
Yeah, and to show that our character's likable because he's doing good things.
He's
That's
altruistic.
true. That's true.
Yeah, that's very
That's true.
important.
But he does have his like dark side. Like he gets mad because his girlfriend's wearing the necklace from, I guess, the previous movies.
And
that I don't remember.
why the fuck would he keep that? Why would you keep
Yeah, I
it?
It was his mother's.
His mom's a witch.
Pretty
I don't
badass.
use my powers.
But they had a strong connection. Remember?
Very strong.
What
Wait,
kinds of
was his
connections?
mom evil or was his dad evil?
Both were evil because
Yeah,
they
they
were
both.
they were
They were
killed.
the originals.
They were burned at the stake as witches like way back in the day, and then
Yep.
they kept reincarnating into new bodies
That
or
was the footage
something
they
like
showed in
that.
this
That was
one.
the
Yeah.
They
first
showed
one.
that footage of them burning.
All right, I want to talk about how ugly this goddamn sofa is. Look at this fucking
It
thing.
matches
Not
the
too bad for
clothes she
80s.
makes.
It's like a beach sofa.
I know. Look at how ugly her. It's so nice.
That's,
you
I
still
thought
have
beach
that
sofa
sofa.
too.
But I was confused at parts of the ending because I kind of drifted out a little, so I didn't catch everything. What was the staff that they were
Okay.
using at the end
It
fight?
was the voodoo priest staff.
Yeah.
Gets
Okay.
it from the
Power.
voodoo priest. It looks like a clothes rack, like one that I
Yes.
have in my car. Like I have
It
a
looks
stick
like
for my
a
car.
it looks like a shillelagh.
There's
or
no
something.
conversation about the staff having magical power.
Yeah.
She just takes it. Like,
He takes it,
assumed.
and at one point, like I forgot about the staff. Okay, so I'm gonna set this all up. We gotta set this up. Sorry.
I hope we get the staff for the next two
So
movies. That's
this
all
whole
I'm saying.
time, this Jerry, this evil succubus
Stop
incubus
saying
guy,
Jerry.
Jerry,
Jerry.
Jerry.
Lewis.
Lewis.
Jerry Lee
I'm
Lewis.
Lewis, and I'm an incubus. He's got the hots for Billy's girlfriend, and he starts seducing her. She sort of cheats on Billy by kissing him, but anyways, Billy is then involved with a accident in which case this prosecutor lady gets out of her car and is run over. And Billy sees this and he goes, "Oh shit, what? Oh fuck it. Oh god damn it." Oh.
Pretty good.
That's what he said. Okay. And then you have 25 minutes of this dilemma, in which case he's confessing to everyone. "I definitely saw this woman die. Do you think I should call the police?" And everybody's like, "Well, I don't know, Billy. Do you think?" And it just goes on. It's like,
Aren't you a
fucking stupid.
lawyer?
And I'm like, I think you're just digging this hole deeper by not calling the police, but I don't know. That's just me. And eventually it is revealed and understood that Jerry the incubus is a bad guy, which we already knew. But Billy, he's a little slow.
He's also a bad guy,
little slow.
apparently.
It takes him a little bit. He starts to comprehend this. He sends his girlfriend home to live with her father while he's going to take care of Jerry. And then he has a nightmare in which his girlfriend is in the shower when he's gonna get in the shower. And I don't know. That was it.
Why
I
did
just
they
think
say
he
dry?
maybe he's just bi.
Yeah, I think it was like an
He keeps
erotic
putting
dream.
himself in these
Yeah.
positions
It was like a
for
It
these
wasn't like
situations.
he wasn't clothed and he's like, oh my god. He was like, oh yeah, I'm naked and I'm ready
Yeah.
for this.
Yeah, he
Which
looks
is fine.
excited.
Yeah,
If you're
that
into
works
that,
for you, man.
do
Go
what
for
you
it.
want.
I was hoping
do.
the movie was gonna go that direction. She's like, let's see it, guys. Let's do it.
So it results in his girlfriend walking in on Jerry doing his lover lady.
In their house, right?
Yes.
Look at that shower curtain. It's awful.
I like how she closes the door and is like, "Ooh, this is kind of hot."
I mean,
What do
she's
we
not
got
wrong.
going on
like running
here?
out.
I mean, Spiff, she wasn't wrong. Okay. It was seductive.
There's some
Lewis should have
witchcraft
joined
going
in
on.
too.
So Billy gets the sense of this with his spidey sense, and he comes and watches his girlfriend being banged from the window. I assume that's what was happening there.
I don't know
Wasn't
what
it
that
over at that
was.
point? I
I
think
don't
it was
know
all
either.
over.
I don't even think
No,
that
it was all
filmmakers
done.
know. Because look at this. It just pans over to the
He's like
right,
in
and
the
you're like,
kitchen.
what are we looking at here, guys?
He's-
What are we
he's
panning
doing
for?
He's like in the
dishes.
fridge.
He's doing the dishes.
He's looking.
Is that a euphemism, Spiff?
He's getting
doing
some
it.
ice for his orange juice.
Okay, so that brings us to the end of the movie, where a bunch of things happen in succession, and it's never really explained. You have the voodoo guy giving him a stick, which was so quick that I forgot
no,
as well.
The voodoo guy gets
It wasn't.
killed.
Yeah, he was
he
killed.
died.
Oh yeah,
and
and he
then
picks it up
the,
from him.
took
Mom,
his
the
stab.
mom
the
of the
woman
kid.
gives it to him and says,
I don't remember that.
That's a missed opportunity for a sweet fight scene.
He knew his fate.
"Yeah, what?"
It was
But-
randomness.
There was also, it was like a silver star at the end that he grabs off his
No,
girlfriend. What
that's
the
His
the-
mom's necklace.
That's the necklace. That's harnessing the warlock power.
That's the witch power, yeah.
Yes.
'Cause it-
Which
Oh, well, I just didn't
Yeah.
know
Now
why
I can
she
fight
had
with
it
the
on.
dresses.
I don't know why she had it back on, even though he took it off her earlier in
Yeah.
the movie and took it away. So I don't know why she had it on.
She went
She
back
just
up
really
in those
likes it.
boxes.
So, but then at one point when he comes in and finds his girlfriend, he pulls open her shirt and she has a mark.
Yeah, it's a hickey, a glowing hickey.
Glowing.
He has a glicky, I believe is pronounced with that. That's what it is.
We're just creating all kinds of new
that's
terms
awful.
tonight, aren't we?
And he's like, "What'd you do to my girl? You give her this clicky?" And then he's like,
I don't like it.
He's like, "I'm gonna show you," and he grabs a clothes hanger, and they just start wrestling around
man,
in
what a
clothes
fight
in these clothes. This is the epic showdown of two warlocks fighting. Okay, this is what this is. Imagine. All right, guys.
The framing
There's
is really
ruffles.
nice
Two dudes
There's
that can't
lace.
fight, rolling around in
Okay.
a closet.
So this is the stage. In Harry Potter 1, you set up Voldemort and Harry
Chris,
Potter.
wait. Maybe this is his
Spoilers.
subconscious thing of coming out of the closet. He's rolling around in a closet with another dude.
Oh my god!
Dude, that's visual storytelling, Aaron, and I like it. Okay,
It all makes sense.
you got
now.
Harry Potter 1. You set up that epic storyline, Voldemort and Harry. You know they're gonna have a showdown. 9 movies later, you get to it, and they're just fucking rolling around in dirty laundry. That's the conclusion. Can you imagine that?
Bravo, JK.
Just wait till Witchcraft 9.
Witchcraft 9. What are they
mean,
rolling around? Just
Where they're
garbage.
paying
It's just
the
fucking
director
garbage.
$1,000, I don't think they have much money left.
But you don't need money to make that scene better.
That's fair. They needed a day of choreography is what they needed.
No, you need like warlock powers.
Yeah, you need like lightning, you need like summon the earth, golem and shit. Like make it cool.
He ends up first time killing him with this little red light,
It's like
and that's it.
it's like a barcode reader.
It's like a barcode.
And then I wish I could tell you like what happened.
I think they went
But it
to
was-
bury him.
It was so dark I
It
couldn't
was
tell.
so dark.
But he
They
wasn't
go,
dead
they
yet.
they bury the bodies, and then something happens, but you can't tell.
No.
He comes back to
He's
I
life.
think
Yeah,
he's
correct.
like
Back to
reaching
life.
up, out.
Where? What am I looking at here?
In a hole.
From the depths of the hole.
Something.
Is
And
he
he
hit him with a
grabs-
shovel or
Pet
something?
cemetery.
He breaks it in half or something and then like stabs him with it. Is that what
Yeah.
happens?
Yeah.
Yeah.
hard
So
to
it's
say.
it's another vampire thing.
How you got that out of what we
there's
just
lots of
saw, I have
flashing.
no idea. Still way better than Witchcraft
Great
1 and 2,
movie.
though. Still.
Great movie.
Well, and they had a one-liner at the end too. He's like,
Oh, yeah.
"My name's not Billy Boy." I don't even remember him calling him Billy
straight.
Boy.
You call him
Oh,
Billy
yeah.
Boy the whole time.
Yeah, it was all movie long.
I didn't notice.
And let's just take a look at these end credits. That's some 90s sitcom bullshit.
They didn't have any money left. That was.
Why is it so
Filming this
upbeat?
thing was a fucking nightmare.
A nightmare.
I bet it was a fucking nightmare.
Still, I didn't think it was that bad, guys.
I thought it was pretty good.
Oh my God,
it was
AJ.
very good.
It was an
frankly.
absolute nightmare, but it was great.
I mean,
No,
I was compelled.
you're wrong. You're just
Yeah,
wrong.
I was
didn't
entertained.
I didn't think it was that boring. Did you guys think it was boring?
If I had any
Yes.
clue what was
No.
going on
I,
or could see what
Yeah,
was
I thought it
happening
was
on the
good.
screen,
I was very
it wouldn't be so
entertained.
boring.
I
Like,
was
I
shocked. Shocked by how entertaining it was. Remember the second one where it was just transition montages for like 20 minutes?
That's true.
Second one
Do you
was
remember
god
that?
awful.
Remember where the bar was?
The
This
first
one-
was terrible.
I felt like this one, like the second one bounced all over the place. I felt like this one had a consistent tone
Yeah.
and style to it.
Yeah,
It was way more
competently
cohesive.
made.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
a very low budget, and
They needed a few more
they
lights.
needed something.
Especially for only doing it in 10 days. That's kind of
Yeah, that's pretty
impressive.
Yeah, but you can
Especially
still have
back
like
then,
a
yeah.
coherent script. Like you could have had
What
They
wasn't
needed
10 days
12
was to shoot it, not to
I think
create
it.
it. And everything.
I think it
feel
was
like
pretty coherent.
yeah, I feel like the script was.
They
could
just
have
needed a
trimmed
little
out
more.
some
Yeah,
stuff.
they just needed a little more exposition as far as
What
like
was the
what
point of
the
him being a
powers
lawyer?
were. There was no point.
Yeah, there would have been. It would have been better if he's like you had some scenes where he's slowly discovering his powers, like
Thank
you know,
you, yes.
unbeknownst or something throughout the movie. He's
Instead
like,
of
oh, how
expecting
did I
you to
do
know that he had them in past
Yeah,
movies.
that would have been better.
That'd be cool.
What would he have done with his powers?
I don't know.
brewed his
Turned.
coffee.
Brewed some coffee.
Or like got a confession from the dead lady's
That'd be cool.
husband, something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would be
That
cool.
would have been good. Yeah, he's
That'd be
using his
cool.
powers for good. At one point, he says, "Let me see into Lewis's soul. Show me how to stop him." What does a soul look like?
A shower head, evidently.
Yeah. Roll that thing.
All right.
Yeah,
Are
I
we-
don't
are
know
we-
what. Can you roll that again? I still don't know what. the
I'm
hell
not
looking
rolling.
at.
I don't
Nobody.
know what
I don't think.
that
I don't
was.
think anyone
All
can
that
handle.
beautiful bean
I'm gonna
footage.
roll. I'm gonna roll the other last clip with and showing a little bit more of that bad music. God damn! When this movie started, though, with the amount of symbol rolls, I was about ready just to fucking. It was too much.
It's too much for it.
I hate those symbol rolls so much. All right, are we good? Can we move on?
Yeah.
Please.
Why not?
Okay, Spiv, would you recommend The Witchcraft?
No.
Wow. Rebecca,
No, I don't think I will.
you interested in watching Witchcraft 1 and 2 now?
No, I don't think I am.
Rebecca,
Lindsay?
this was the good one.
If you're on the witchcraft journey with us, I would say yes, watch this because
Oh, yeah.
it's a little more competent than the first two.
The
yeah.
first
if
one
you're-
won't
if
make
you-
any sense if
yeah.
you skip this one.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're just a casual watch, I wouldn't recommend it because you won't understand it and it'll just kind of be confusing, more
AJ.
confusing than it is.
AJ.
I liked it. I don't know what to tell you. I liked the first two. This is way better and shockingly better. Honestly, I was shocked when I was watching this. Like, this is too good to be in the Witchcraft series.
AJ was shocked, guys.
I was
He
shocked. I just
Is that what
I'm
happened? You
shocked
got
that you guys don't
electrocuted
recognize
and
that
then-
level.
AJ, you might want to check the electricity in your house.
This
I'm just
movie
saying.
was
Get
It's
pretty-
There's a
electricity.
gas leak or something.
It was pretty
was
shocking
entertained.
at points.
I was entertained. I was entertained. There was cohesive storyline. It did get a little boring near the end because the way it's paced out and stuff, but it was still entertaining. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad either. I there were moments in it when I was laughing because the acting was so bad. There's definitely moments in it that like I enjoyed.
Big fan. Getting a tattoo.
Oh man, I should
Movie
get a
of the year.
tattoo. Be sweet.
Aaron,
Kiss of death.
Aaron, would you recommend it, Aaron? Aaron? Is that a yes?
No.
Are you guys excited
cry?
for Witchcraft 4?
Yes.
Yes,
Of course.
Don't submit anyone to
Witchcraft
watch
4
this.
has
No.
Julie Strain in it.
Ooh, I'm super excited now.
Yeah, it might start getting
Oh,
good,
that did it for you
guys.
guys, huh?
Picking it up.
I'm
Is
gonna
she
give
in
it
like
one more
is she
try.
in more than just 4 then? I feel like wasn't she in a bunch of them? I feel like she was on the cover of a bunch. Maybe I'm just wrong. I say if you're on the train, then join us on the train. Otherwise, no, don't watch this. But yes, I thought it was easily the best witchcraft movie so far. I didn't think it was that bad. And that says a lot. That's saying a lot. Who's got alternate titles? Aaron? Get the fuck out of shit. Are you serious? Anyone?
Nope.
You guys suck.
Well, we used up all our witchcraft alternate titles for the
Exactly.
first
I
two
know,
because
I
you can
know.
only say titcraft so many times.
All right, well,
Titcraft 3.
I got
Tits of
Shitcraft. I got Shitcraft. I got Billy the Shit. Better than Witchcraft 2. I wrote down Lawyer. Never any there. 2 guys, a girl, and a skeevy place.
That works.
Warlock.
Holy shit, Paul sent a bunch in. All right, Paul's got a bunch. All right, here we go. Witchcraft 3, The Kiss of Death for Spiv's Marriage. Witchcraft 3, All Suck, No Vampire. Witchcraft 3,
That's a good one.
I had a degree up my ass this whole time. Witchcraft 3, please don't mention that our continuity means this film is set in 2013. Witchcraft 3, mostly filler. Witchcraft Will has had 3 last names already. Oh yeah, the main character changes his last names.
Why? Why do you do that?
Because he
Maybe
can.
maybe he
gotta
did it to hide
stay-
his identity.
Yeah.
He keeps killing
Then say
people.
something
He's gotta
about that.
move on.
Witchcraft 3, do you give it up yet? It never gets any better. Witchcraft 3, truly a grand setup for 20 more hours of screen time. Irene sent in a few. Titcraft 3, the indecisive warlock. 2 guys fighting over a staff. And who doesn't love a bad boy?
Sean just posted one.
Yeah,
Witchcraft
good.
3 double D.
That's a good one. All right.
Dude, I'm not gonna say it. Never mind.
Say it.
Say, oh, yeah, you were going to get really offensive. Let's hear this stuff.
Yeah,
I'm
come on.
ready.
The girlfriend, she had the biggest nipples I've ever seen in my life. Her nipples were huge. They were big nipples.
You just need to spend more
dinner
time looking at
plates.
nipples. Do your homework and get back to us next week with a report.
It's the 80s. Everything was big then.
They were very large.
A lot of hairnet on those.
Chris, that's what it was. His demon face wasn't a shower head.
It was a giant
super
nipple.
up-close nipple.
Those shoulder pads, man.
In her defense, though, and I have no problem with big nipples, whatever.
No, me either. I'm just saying they were big.
But when they revealed, like, it was weird. Like, when they chose to make her show her naked, it was only like really close up. So it was like, you want some nipple? Bam!
Here's some nipple.
Like, you got the nipple. It was weird though.
Oh, witchcraft.
All right,
Just
that's
back
not
up a
X-worthy.
nipple bit.
All right, let's move on and play a game.
Game time, baby.
Your theories are the worst kind of compliment, right? Your methods are sloppy and your conclusions are highly questionable. Shall we play?
All right. So we've got a witchy quiz this evening.
All right.
Nice.
It looks
You
like
draw
a
that, Rebecca?
scarecrow.
I did not.
That's cool.
That's really good, Rebecca. You're a good drawer.
Yeah. Nailed it. How many witches were burned at the stake during the Salem witch trials in the 1600s?
0.
0.
Oh, trick question. All of them.
0.
13.
350.
I think they burned like and sell them. And some, I think they burned like 20 or 23 people.
I don't
Something
think
like
they
Total
burned
deaths
anybody.
were a lot smaller than that. Wasn't
Didn't
it
they put
like
them in
13
water or
people
something?
total? Some guy
I'm
got
saying
crushed by
0.
rocks or something.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
It was 0. Immolation or
stones.
burning at the stake was illegal. So they were all either hung or, the one guy was crushed with the stones.
Build a bridge
More
out of her.
weight.
He wouldn't admit it. So he just kept
God,
saying,
can you imagine being
"Bring it
crushed
on."
with stones?
No,
It was over a period of days,
Yeah.
too.
They kept adding more. Yeah.
because he kept
What?
telling them to add them. What is the book Malleus Maleficarum for? Is it used by witches to create healing balms and salves?
Lame.
Used by witch hunters to help deal with witches? Used by warlocks to lead a coven? Or it contains the different types of familiars available to witches?
I'm going to say B.
I feel like I heard about this before on that Vin Diesel movie, The Last Witch Hunter.
That's a Vin
I'm gonna
Diesel
say
movie?
B.
Is this
Yeah.
a real book or is this
Say
like
A.
a fact or like a Hollywood kind of thing? I'm going to say D.
I think
think
A.
B.
B.
Hey.
It is used by witch hunters. It's
Oh.
the
Who knows their Vin
Malleus-
Diesel movies? This guy.
Hammer of the Witches. Does it
Yeah,
come with like a little
of the
hammer
witches,
inside?
So it would help them track them down, figure out who was a witch, take them out.
It's like they're
I had a
Hunting for
question.
dummies.
Never mind. I'll save it. I have a It's a very unrelated question.
Okay, write it down.
Chris, we're done talking about nibbles.
It was about tartar sauce. We'll get to it later.
Oh,
Interesting.
God.
All right. In what year was the Wiccan religion introduced?
2003.
Yeah, it was.
78.
I think it
It's
was like
more recent, isn't it?
1972.
Seems like a
1990?
70s thing.
Wiccan, I believe is how you pronounce it, and it's 1832.
I'm going to say sometime in the 1900s.
That is a
but I'm not
badass
sure.
book cover too, by the way.
Yeah, it is pretty sweet.
It was 1954 by this guy,
Oh, wow.
That's
Gerald
hair.
Gardner. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
Is he turning
Made by
into a
man,
tree?
right?
he's an
And you
ent.
can too with this book.
A
Targeted
witch
by
cake
man.
contains which of these ingredients?
Oh.
Blood, urine, tears, or spit?
Ooh.
Blood.
feel like
no,
all
urine.
cake.
It's urine.
I think it's tears.
No, I remember this. It's urine, and then if the person eats it, there's something. How's that work? It's urine. It's pee.
Turn into pee. Then
I'm going to
you're
go
a witch.
with
I mean, technically, doesn't all
Turn
cake
into
contain
pee.
spit? Like when you're cooking, obviously a little
I'm
spit
not
is
even
gonna
at
get
Chris's
out.
house
You
anymore.
say it. You say a
I don't
P
think it
word,
would even
that
make
shit's
it under the
everywhere.
ingredients list, Chris.
All right, that's fair. I'm going blood. That's what makes a
Yeah,
cake
that's,
good.
that's the obvious one.
It's either
I'll go
C or
urine with
D.
Aaron.
It is urine.
Yep,
So
that's
it
right.
was rye, flour, ashes, and urine,
Oh,
and they
man,
would
it's
feed
so
it
good.
to
Delicious.
the dogs.
victim
And if
or
the
the dog.
dogs acted a certain way, then the person was a witch.
Makes sense.
Man, people were dumb back then.
Back then,
Which of these gag items would have been used in times to hunt down witches? A retractable knife, fake vomit, false teeth, or a joy buzzer?
ooh, I feel like false teeth is a good one.
That sounds, yeah, C,
Yeah, I like
false
that.
teeth.
Vomit.
They wouldn't have had joy buzzers. back then,
Retractable
right?
knife.
Yeah, but it would all been spring loaded.
That was from the.
That's what
fif-
existed back
I guess
then.
Depends how long we're going back.
I thought this was like 1800s, 1700s.
Yeah, you could concoct
You're not
a
gonna have a joy
spring-loaded-
buzzer.
You
Let
could,
me
but-
get the battery.
Let me
Pop that
crank 'em.
boy in
I'm
there.
telling you, if it's spring loaded, you can do anything.
Yeah, one of those wind-up buzzers, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like
So
the
it was
hand ones.
a retractable
that's right.
knife because they would prick the people to see if they bleed. So they had false pricks that would, instead of hitting the person, it would go back in on itself. So the person could make it look like they were pricking them and then they weren't bleeding. So then they could get like the bounty or whatever for the witch.
Oh,
Wow.
man, that's a dick move.
Opportunists.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Which of these was not a device used to torture suspected witches? Was it a strappado, a witch's bridle,
the hell's that?
hexama, or a ducking stool?
The ducking fuck are you talking about?
I'm gonna say a witch's bridle.
I like ducking stool.
Strappado.
Give me that ducking stool.
Let me just see hexama.
Yeah, I don't know what a hexama is. Let's go with that.
Skin condition.
The one on the left is the ducking stool. They would put them in and out and in and out and in and out.
So it's like waterboarding.
Ooh, they did that in
Kinda,
that
yeah.
movie we watched with the Pilgrims.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the one in the middle is the witch's bridle. So it had like razors that went flat, so you wouldn't be able to talk or your tongue would get
Oh
destroyed.
God!
So it
Wait,
kept,
what do you mean?
Like they would lay flat on both sides of
They
the
would-
tongue.
Yeah. So then if you moved your tongue at all, it would start slicing your tongue. So that
we
was
don't
to
want you to
keep
cast
witches from being
spells.
right. Yeah, you can't do any incantations if you've got that on.
How do you eat?
You don't.
That's
Witches don't need to eat, Chris.
yeah. You
Okay.
suck the souls out of the people next to you. And then that last thing is the strappado. And their arms would be like it was a pulley system that would pull their arms up and then bring them back down and then pull them back up. So it like slowly rip their arms
Oh my
out of socket.
God!
Humans
Yeah.
are awful.
Why were these people so creative in how they
Because
destroyed?
they didn't have anything else to do. They just thought about ways of
They
torturing
didn't have
each other.
TikTok yet.
Faith,
Right.
Chris. They had faith.
So what was the answer on that
So it
one?
was the hexama wasn't a real
Ah,
one. Yeah.
All right. Wow.
Yeah.
That was disturbing. Thank you, Rebecca.
You're
that
welcome.
was cool.
Let's move on and do some emails.
I suggest we read some listener feedback, sir.
Make it so, number one.
Emails. You tiny little emails. You precious little emails. Where are you?
So last week we checked out Body Parts from 1991. And by we, I mean not me,
Or me.
or Lindsay,
You missed out.
Shame.
or Aaron.
I
Aaron
watched
was
it.
here.
Oh, you were here.
Oh,
Okay.
he didn't make it for that one.
Okay.
Gosh, no one's on
My
movie
God.
night.
I didn't know you were still on the
Two episodes in a couple
podcast.
years.
Aaron barely shows up anymore. It's hard to tell when Aaron's actually going to show up or not. Cancels like 3 minutes before the show starts most of the time.
Oh, I can't make it today. I'm on vacation.
I can't make it today. I'm shitting.
Right.
He's just like fuck this.
Oh, you made him gone to black.
Well, look at him.
Oh, you forgot to pay the power bill
Victim
again.
complex. That's what that's called.
So not a whole lot of comments on this one actually. Mike de Rosier. I know, only 4. Mike de Rosier says he thinks when this came out, transferring body parts was new, and they didn't know what the head transfer would do, so hence the supernatural stuff.
We looked that up, I thought. I didn't think it was as new as... I don't remember. I have no idea what I'm talking about.
It is fairly new.
Really?
I think it's like cutting edge.
Still cutting edge?
I don't think you're transferring heads at all.
No,
No, I didn't say heads, but...
But even like hands and stuff, I think.
Yeah.
Like you could
Yeah.
attach a finger maybe. But all
No,
those
they've
nerves
started
have to
doing other
regrow.
stuff. Yeah.
So there's that. David Black says it was a very nice movie. It's a cut above the rest. And she found it disarming.
That's good.
She would choose Andy Dick to play the Taint.
Isn't it a
I think
he?
it's a she.
Ooh.
Deva?
I don't know. I think
Deva
it's a
Black?
he.
I think
I
it's
think
a
it's a
she.
he. Pretty sure it's a he.
Is it?
Yes.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Let us know.
Let us know.
I don't know what to play the Taint. She choose Andy Dick. I don't know
Dick.
what that's in reference to.
We were talking about like what human would be a taint. Like what human
No.
equals a taint.
That makes a
Which
lot of
body
sense.
part? Okay, I gotcha.
Dick.
I gotcha.
Wouldn't Andy Dick just be a dick?
Oh. What's the butthole, Chris? Gilbert Gottfried?
Oof.
Gilbert Godfrey.
That's a good question. Continue, Spiv.
Okay. Deva also has alternate titles. Army of One, Armchair quarterback.
They're just all
Armed and dangerous.
Yes.
Dan Mahler, who I think is a new person. Welcome, Dan. I don't remember seeing his name at least. Says Jeff Fahey was great in Psycho 3, 1986, and Lawnmower Man, 1992. But in addition to doing a podcast on Lawnmower Man 2, you guys should have a go at Pet Cemetery 2 from 1992.
Yeah,
I
don't think I've ever seen the sequel.
Isn't Furlong in that?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I ever finished.
I mean, I'm
think I
always
saw
down
part
for a
of it.
little Furlong. I'll tell you what, you get Furlong on there, I'm down.
Furlong is, what, half a mile, right?
That's what I was just trying to think of.
Sean Cavender also has Jeff Fahey recommendation, The Sweeper from 1996.
That sounds cool.
That sounds cool. Is he a janitor or is he
Here we
like
go.
a? Oh my
I'm
god!
the window viper.
You have everything.
Oh, and I got body parts too.
How many VCRs do you have?
Yes, Lindsay, we all do. Thank you very much.
3.
3, in case one breaks.
Yep. Because they break a lot. And they're hard to find.
Yeah, they haven't made them in quite a while. Okay. Well, that does it for our reader feedback for body parts.
All right, I want to talk about tartar sauce real quick because I just thought
Tartar
about
sauce is mayonnaise and pickles.
why isn't tartar what you get on your teeth?
It's a different tartar, Chris.
Different stuff.
tartar.
It's not that.
I know, but why would you name a food after that?
I can never eat tartar sauce again. Thank you very much for that imagery.
All right, I think we should end the show
You want
here.
some of these teeth shavings? I made a sauce out of it, fuckers.
Well, there's a spice
Dip
or
some
a
fish in this.
Tartar.
What?
there's
I
a
assume
spice
it's,
or a seasoning called cream of tartar, and
Yes.
that's where it comes from, I believe. Because you
But
also
now-
Named after the Tatar tribe, which
Yeah.
come from the Eurasian steppe.
That's interesting.
Yes. I
What's
was
the
about to
teeth
say
tartar
that.
named after?
I think tartar with the teeth is ER, right? Not AR.
That'd be tater.
Oh, give me some of that teeth taters.
T-A-R-T.
I love me them teeth taters.
Hey.
Okay.
Wait, that's what he's going to be in the next film. He's going to be a dentist,
There you go.
but he's not going to use his powers.
I still don't feel like anyone answered my question, but that's okay. What's
What
up?
was your question?
What were we gonna say? I don't understand why you
sauce
would
is
name
French.
a sauce specifically geared at fish after disgusting buildup on teeth.
It's not
Well, I
named
think-
after that. It's named
Doesn't
after
make
No,
any sense
it's
to me.
different. And also, I think tartar sauce came before the medical
Teeth
term
tartar?
of tartar. I think.
Teeth tartar is also called dental calculus.
Yes.
Oh, so now it's math. Now it's
Prefer
math.
dental trigonometry.
All right, that's it, right? We're good. Okay.
We're good, Chris.
I
We're
think
good.
so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
damn straight.
I hope
know
you put
what?
Witchcraft 4 on the wheel.
I did not.
Yes.
I did not yet. We take
The
a week off.
Virgin
A little
never
break.
podcast.
We definitely need a break from that.
Oh,
We have some interesting stuff. We have Mind Warp, starring one Bruce Campbell. We have The Donor,
Ooh, that
which
looks
is a Jeff Wincott
Oh, nice.
action movie. Outpost Zeta, which is some 70s sci-fi thing.
Cool.
And then The Last Match, which is an action movie.
This all looks
Nice.
fantastic.
So yeah, we're in for a
Spin
good
the
wheel.
wheel.
Bad choices here.
In the wheel. It's so slow.
oh gosh, it's getting stuck.
Oh,
The donor.
Ooh, Wincott, right?
well, I was
How did
hoping
I
we'd
get
have a
in
little
this
more
test?
time before this came. Okay, so here's the thing with The Donor. Technically, I couldn't find a trailer, so technically
oh, no.
I
Is this
made
another
one.
bulldozer
Okay.
scenario?
No, it's not that bad. I made one. Let's say, check out the trailer for The Donor.
What are you saying? Well, what I'm saying is, if you needed someone's kidney to stay alive, and you couldn't survive 2 years on a waiting list to get it, where would you go?
I just added an explosion at the end.
I thought you were saying he's going to hell.
Was this
Donor.
body parts too?
It's like a black market organ.
Well, it says a Hollywood stuntman and his lovely doctor set out to discover who drugged him and surgically removed his kidney.
Oh man,
Ooh.
that's
Wow.
way different than I thought
Starring
this was
one
gonna be.
Jeff Wincott.
I
We
prefer
know.
his brother, Michael Wincott.
We all prefer everyone's brother. Just how life goes.
I'm just glad they surgically removed it.
As opposed to sexually
I don't
removed
know.
it? Okay.
I'm gonna fuck that kid right out of here.
Witchcraft 17.
Sorry. Strike that.
Leave that in.
So The Donor is what we're checking out next week from 1995. It is available on Tubi.
Nice.
Hey.
Man, Tubi's great. There's
Tubi
so
is
much stuff on
good.
there.
I love Tubi.
Chris, you should do like a
overwhelming
Tubi
now.
Tuesday thing.
Yeah, you should do something like that.
Hey, there might be a Tubi Tuesday out tomorrow if you check that out. Just saying. Hear word on the street.
But
So,
tomorrow's Saturday, Chris.
Shut the fuck up, Spiff. The Donor, guys. That's what we're doing next week. So check it out. And then catch us here. Same time, same place. Guys, it has been a good time, but it's time to wrap up the show, which means you need to do a few things. You got to go on them iTunes. Get on there right now. iTunes.com/badmovienightshow. That won't take you anywhere because Apple's like, fuck you. We're making it as difficult as possible. But do something about that. Leave us a review. That will help out the show. Or on Spotify or wherever you're listening to your podcast. That'll help out the show. We'd appreciate that. And then if you're interested, get on that Patreon. Like I said at the beginning of the show, we're going to be rolling out some more Patreon perks. So you're going to want to sign up now if you can. I'll be putting out a post in the next day or two detailing all that. I have a hair like somewhere near my nose. It's itching me. It's really bugging me. But I'm going to get through this because I'm a professional. So if you like the show, professionals don't mention it, but whatever. Oh my God, I'm not going to get through it. I got to get in there. Got to get up in that. Guys.
Get him some tweezers.
Guys, somebody get up in there with that. Patreon.com/badmovienightshow. Sign up. You'll get access to the pre-show.
Please send
$20
Chris
a
a
month,
hair
and we'll
trimmer.
let you pull Chris's nose hairs.
You'll get access to the Slack where we talk all day about stuff. You'll get access to the upcoming Patreon wheel, which is something we'll be undertaking. And then you'll get access to hopefully the monthly movie stream hangout session. So all that at patreon.com/badmovienightshow. That's it, guys. Remember, next week, The Donor. And Rebecca's out.
Yep.
Damn it. Do we
But
ever
that's
have
okay.
a week where everybody's here anymore?
Well,
This
not anymore.
week?
It's
Because you guys
vacation season.
Here we all are.
you guys are fucking hacks.
Oh, fuck me. That's right.
You guys are like, I'm gonna go on vacation every week because I'm rich or something. I don't know how you people are doing this shit.
And I have another surgery
dream.
coming up, so yay.
Oh, for God's sake.
You're always having
Another
things
vacation.
always having things removed, Lindsay. Keep some of the stuff.
She's the donor.
At least she's having it surgically removed.
Where would you get a kidney? All right, cool. That's what we're doing next week, guys. We'll catch you here later. Thank you for watching or listening. Good.
Bad Movie Night Podcast. 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 We hope you enjoy listening to Bad Movie Night.